Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Kara. Excuse all that over there. I am just working with my lighting setup and I am trying to see how I can film under natural light. I have just been really working with my little lighting situation and I just feel like the quality is going to be so much better if I can do that. So just try to disregard the background. I'm really experimenting with the clarity and everything like that. We don't have to go into all those tech details, but whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today and bearing with me with this new setup. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I have been getting into foundations lately and this one seemed to be a really hyped up release for the beginning of 2022. So if you want to see a demo of the foundation and just hear my thoughts, keep watching this video. And if makeup is your therapy and your love and you want to connect with another makeup enthusiast as well as the people in this wonderful community, definitely consider joining because we'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So yeah, y'all, I'm usually not the foundation buff, but lately I just really been getting into it. And I remember hearing this Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation being teased at the end of last year. And there's a lot of claims with this foundation. So the product is called Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation for your best healthy looking skin day every day. And lots of claims here. Skin looks more radiant by up to 285%. Not sure how they calculate that. It's long lasting and has pollution defense. This foundation is described as a medium coverage, light as air foundation infused with hydrating hyaluronic acid plus brightening rose complex. Skin looks more beautiful instantly and over time for a healthy looking glow and a brighter, smoother looking complexion. All right, so it has undetectable coverage, improves the look of skin with each wear, clinically proven results, boosts hydration by up to 166%, skin looks plumper and smoother by up to 181%, and skin tone looks more even by up to 210%. It also claims to minimize the appearance of pores, reduces the appearance of pigmentation and dark spots, and skin instantly appears brighter. That's a lot, y'all. All that information on this little box. When I went to the foundation website where you can put in, you know, foundations that you usually use and get matched up, this said that I would wear the shade 10 Neutral. I am a MAC NC42. And in the Pat McGrath foundation, I wear M15. Could probably go to 14 though, but M15 is what I get. For some reason, I thought 10 Neutral was going to be too dark. And I just wasn't sure because Charlotte Tilbury has had other foundations and I'm not sure if they all match up. This is my first time even trying a foundation by Charlotte Tilbury. That's called, that's called Split. He's split. Yeah.
That.
Split. He's taking an axe and he's splitting it.
That.
Yes, split. This is a split and that's a spring. So I went with the shade 9 Neutral and here's what it looks like. I kind of like this natural light, you guys. I don't know. Y'all let me know. So let's go ahead and try it out. Now I've been wearing this foundation for almost a week. So I have had a chance to kind of, you know, work with it a bit. Each container has 1 ounce and the shelf life is 12 months. Now, when I put this foundation on, I started with 1 pump and I used a damp sponge. What I have on my face right now is my Tatcha Sunscreen Primer. And that's what I typically wear. I've also used this with my Neutrogena Radiant Primer Serum. I liked it with that, but my thing is if you don't want to be too dewy, like I feel like the dewier the better, you might want to go with something that's more matte for your primer. And it also depends on what kind of skin type you have. So my skin is pretty normal. I don't notice like a bunch of oiliness and I don't feel particularly dry. So I don't really have like a bunch of skin concerns. So I'm gonna just zoom in so y'all can see the color match, because I think the color match was pretty good. And I just was really happy. I purchased this at Sephora through Kohl's, so they didn't have it on the regular website. All right, I'm just putting a little extra on so we can see. And then that was, again, 1 pump. So I do feel like this color match is pretty good. I'll back up just a little bit. You don't need to be that close. Now, again, if you don't like medium coverage and you want something more full, then this is probably not going to be the foundation for you, because you can build it up, but I don't feel like it builds up that much. Here comes a kid. Now, the only thing about this setup is y'all can't see the boys. You did it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll still make sure y'all see the boys, though. I'm sorry, though. This natural light, though, is like, I'm already liking this. So, yeah. I'm gonna do 1 more pump, or maybe like a half pump. I'm just taking like another half pump, and you can see it runs down a little bit, but it's not like a serum foundation. It's kind of thick. I don't think it's like, some people were like, it's so thick, but I don't feel like it's like anything noticeable. That's just my personal opinion, and that might have to do with the foundations that I usually use. Now, Pat McGrath is really runny. You know, Pat McGrath, her foundation is like a serum foundation. So yeah, I do feel like this is a good match, but now when I'm looking at it in here, I mean, I feel like it's a good match, but I still feel like the shades run a bit warm, but you know, I'm just learning all that stuff. Y'all can let me know, especially if you've tried this. I'm fine with this coverage. I'm gonna just back up a little bit so y'all can see. Like, I'm fine with this coverage. I will say, like, I think that this is really hydrating. It feels to me more like a lotion. And I can also say that it doesn't completely like dry. It just always feels like you do have some moisture on your face. I don't know if that's a feeling that everyone would like to have. Oh, here comes my sister. But I just wanted to share that. The other thing that I wanted to share is, for me, this foundation looks better with, I think it works better with cream products. If you're gonna put like bronzer on and blush, which most of us are, I found myself having to set it because I felt like the bronzer was catching a little bit if it's a powder bronzer. So I just feel like it worked really well with cream products. And forgive me if this is a little all over the place, because I don't think I've ever done a foundation review on my channel. This is my first time. But yeah, like, I definitely had to set it a little bit, or else the bronzer, like, it just didn't go on smooth. So for the most part this week, I've been using cream products, or if you're gonna use a powder bronzer, like, you're really tapping it in. You're not like swiping it. Hold on. Look who I have. We haven't been on here in, but you haven't been on here in a really long time. Well, can you just say hi? River, oh, everybody misses you. Say hi. Okay.
There's no more chocolate. I was trying to get you to do the right thing.
That's all right. Oh, Brian, yes, Brian, come say hi too. Yes, because since they left me, Brian's like a whole man. That's my old PR manager. Now August is. Yeah. Oh, well, come on, August. You might as well come say hi too. It's here this time. Oh. All right, that's it.
Love you,
Love you too. Oh, look, when they don't close the door, it doesn't even matter anymore. All right, y'all. So let's get back to what this is about. I feel like I'm looking smooth. I think it looks really good. I think the match is cool. I think I was saying that I think these foundations seem to run a bit warm. And don't get me to line, because I say I'm neutral, but maybe more warm. I don't know. Like I said, this is natural light. I do have a soft box here, but there's a window in front of me now. So this is pretty much what it's going to look like. I'm only going to powder like where I need to. I'm going to do the rest of my makeup. I am going to use cream products. I'm going to use my Fenty cream bronzer. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Wand for blush and highlight, because I just think that this works better with liquidy products. That's just me, unless you're gonna set with powder, and I just don't like to use a whole lot of powder on my face because the powder is gonna take away a little bit of the dewiness, but it's not gonna take it all away. I just like to be glowy. So I'm gonna finish my makeup and then I will be back. Okay, y'all, so here's what my makeup looks like with everything on. So I will be back in a few hours, probably like 4 hours to check in. I don't know if I'm gonna have this on for a full 8 hours. So I did put this on at 1 p.m. So I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Now I'm gonna move my tripod and everything in front of the ring light. Also, my sister told me I'm looking jaundiced. So I don't know if I can even, let me come, I don't even know what to do about it. Let me come back with a different setting real fast. Hold on. So see y'all, now maybe this is the right, maybe this is right. This says neutral. Y'all let me know because I don't know, but I'm going to move my tripod in front of the ring light. But let me just show you. So I don't have the ring light in front of me. And let me just show you what everything is looking like. Again, I'm so sorry if the color is off, but I do think that this foundation is a really good color match. I don't think I should have gotten warm because warm would have been too yellow, but I'm not trying to look jaundiced. Anyway, maybe this is my color. I don't know. All right. Obviously, there's been a little bit of fading. I did not wear a mask today. I've been home all day, but I still feel like it looks nice. I feel like the foundation looks dewy. I know some people talked about it breaking up, but I don't know. I'm okay with everything. Let me just back away a little bit. See, I feel like I look pale, but I am pale. So that's the thing. So bear with me, y'all. Maybe I'll just come back and wear this again. I think maybe this was the right. Was this the right setting? Y'all help me. Like, I'm a techie person, but this camera stuff, this YouTube camera lighting situation is a lot. My sister's like, why mess with a good thing? And it's not that I am, but I just think that the natural light is just, I just think it's much more accurate. No, I don't think it is. I know it is. It's just more accurate. Now let's move in front of the ring light and y'all will see the little regular setup with Annabelle and all that. So I'm gonna just do this while we on here. Let's see. Ooh, okay, here we go. Okay, there's the setup that y'all are used to. Oh God. So y'all might have to take this review with a grain of salt, this one in particular. All right, so this, I think this is looking like me. All right, let's look at it again. Now we have the ring light. I still feel very radiant. I think that it looks nice. I'm just trying to make sure y'all can see everything. I don't have any issues. So again, this is a 4-hour check-in, almost a 5-hour check-in. And then I'm gonna check in again at 8 o'clock. And that will make 8 hours. Now, to be honest, I'm not wearing my foundation longer than 8 hours for the most part. I'm more so just wearing it to work. I put my makeup on around 7:30. And whenever I take it off is when I take it off. But I've been trying to take my makeup off like when I come home so I don't have to worry about doing like so much. I mean, it's not like it's so much, but I don't know. Okay, I feel like this setting looks good, but I did turn the exposure up a little bit. If I turn it down to 800, which is what I have, because what I want, you guys, is the best picture that I can get. And I'm not saying that the picture is bad, but I know that I have my ISO, which is like the exposure. It's up to 2000. And I know that that can cause somewhat of a grainy type picture. So the lower I have it and the additional light that I bring in, the better the picture is going to be. And the higher that I go, so if I go, let's say I need 5,000, I'm just saying the quality of the picture, as you can see, is just not going to be good. I done messed the whole thing up, y'all, but it's all a part of it. I will be back. You saw the accurate lighting though. Oh, I'll be back at like 9, I guess. No, I'm not gonna be back in no 10 minutes. I'm gonna be back at like 9 o'clock for the final showdown of the foundation. And again, I'm an NC42. I look like Michael Jackson right now.
Of all the videos.
I'm never gonna be done. I love YouTube. I'd like to do it forever if I can. Here. I do look a little Michael Jackson-ish. Makes me want to scream, but I'll be back. I'll be back in 3 hours. Oh my God, y'all. This is driving me crazy. Maybe, I feel like this looks like me. I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to get y'all to see the accuracy. Well, y'all done seen jaundice me. You seen regular me, pale me. All of me. Okay, all right, that's it. All right, I'm done. Hey y'all, so it's 8:35 p.m. This is as good as we're gonna get because people need to go to bed. It's just a lot going on. So, and everybody's back at work tomorrow. But I did want to check back in one more time. So technically 8 hours would be 9 o'clock. We're gonna round up, you know? That's what I teach the kids. We have not taught rounding. We're gonna round up to 9 o'clock and say this is an 8-hour look. Again, this is typical for me. I do know that many people work longer shifts. So I know this may not be helpful in addition to the differences with the lighting. What I was thinking was that natural lighting in general would be the best. Because when all of us wear makeup, especially because like I go to work, like I have a full-time job and nobody's sitting here under these ring lights all the time. I just thought it might be nice if I can to film in the natural light if it's possible. I was hoping to be in my beauty room at this point, and I'm not because I have to get my basement waterproofed. And when I do get into that room, I'm gonna have like a space where I could actually do a lot of natural light filming, and I just think it would be cool. It's not always, you know, the most convenient depending on the timing, but I think when I can, maybe I will from time to time. It may not be every time, but like I'm still working with my camera as always. I don't think I have really used the full potential of my camera, and for those who are interested, it's an EOS M50. I know it may not be like the top of the line YouTuber camera, but I think the lighting really makes a huge difference. So this may not be a super accurate foundation review, but I just wanted to give you just an idea. So regardless of, you know, the lighting, you can still see that I am still kind of dewy. My skin feels soft. It feels moist. It feels like there's, like I put something on it. You know what I mean? And sometimes when I look, what? Go poop? Oh my. Y'all probably won't want me to change the damn lighting because stuff like that. I'm mad he was limping like that. Like, it's time for them to go to bed. I don't remember what I was saying, but you know, I am new to foundation reviews. I have never really looked at foundation in depth, but it's something that I'm interested in. And because the trend seems to be foundation plus skincare, I'm definitely curious about that and any way that it could help someone else. Oh, no, what I was saying was when I've put other foundations on, even when I look at myself later, I feel like it looks dull. And I don't like that look. I don't like that look for me. Matte is not me because when I look matte, I just feel like I personally look pale and ashy. And I don't feel like I might look pale, but I don't feel like I look ashy. And that is really good for me. So if you look, I mean, you can definitely see the shine there, but I don't know. I like how it feels. Now, if I was at work, there would be a decent amount of makeup on my mask. I am wearing the KN95 masks and they do have a tint. So like, it's not really lipstick, but it's, you know, it is the makeup around here. So when I do put my blush on and things like that, bronzer, it definitely transfers. I don't really set my makeup super well. And part of me is like, why am I even putting makeup down here, you know? So that's it, guys. Let me know if this was somewhat helpful. Give me any tips that you have, anything that you want to know about the foundation, because again, if you are joining me for the first time, this is not something that I do. I would say for the first year of my YouTube videos, it was strictly eyeshadow palettes, and pretty much every time I did a video, it was a new eyeshadow palette. So talking about a foundation and what makes it good is new. I like it. I am really feeling the skin tints that have been coming out lately. I really like the glowish, which I need to pull back out. Last week I wore Pat McGrath, but I remember looking at that when I got home from work, and I just didn't have this sheen, because this sheen is not coming from the blush or highlight, because I actually put that up here. So this dewiness is coming from solely the foundation, and I'm into that. Like I'll be the palest one, like in my family pictures, like I'll be the light bright in the pictures, you know what I'm saying? Like I need a little glow with me. Secretly, I want to put my Auric Glow Lust underneath, but that might be doing too much. I think I am going to be using the Auric Glow Lust a lot more under my not so dewy foundations, because I love what it gives. Overall, I'm a fan of the Beautiful Skin foundation. I know it was a very hyped up product, and I've never really gotten excited about foundation releases. But I just think that the foundation or the skin tint that you use can really just enhance what you've got going on, and can also cover up some things in some problem areas. And it worked well with my sunscreen, which I know sunscreen can be an issue sometimes because it doesn't always play well under makeup from what I've heard. But this Tatcha sunscreen primer has been really, really great. That's it, you guys. Let me know, have you tried this foundation? What do you think? Are you interested in it? Let me know what you think about my review. You can be honest, because this is new. Let me know what you think, because I'm learning too. I'm learning from y'all as well. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me today. Real quick, y'all know what palette this is? This is Millennial Pinks by Melt. Like, I know a lot of people don't like this palette, but I don't know. I'm gonna be working with my Melt palettes a lot, because I was asked to rank them, and I can't until I use all of my palettes and really, know them. And this was my first time using it, so I'm excited. All right, y'all. Well, I hope this was therapy for you, because it was for me. And again, learning all the time with this channel, just trying out something different. So I definitely appreciate the honest feedback. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.